Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska and Memorial Stadium. This sea of red, ready to rock. One of the most loyal fan bases in the sport, ready to see the Cornhuskers get back to that championship level. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Missouri Tigers, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Are we going to see a repeat? Remember, last time these teams played, it got ugly.
Chris, that's one of those games you just hate to see in a rivalry game when it gets so one-sided. Hoping today to see this defense play much better.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They finally get him down. It's a big gain. Ball moves to the 47.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
He'll hand it off. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
A gain makes it second and medium.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly. Freedom.
Same tailback, another carry. Tackle made after just a short gain. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Try and muscle for the first down. And the Huskers churn out another first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
The Cornhuskers are moving quickly down the field. Looking to pass this time. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. The tight end has got it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Ball handed off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Off the RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick catch. Breaks loose at the 45. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Missouri getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Handoff to the back. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
1st and 10 play coming up. And now the running back's got it again. Finding some room at the 25. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Well, right now, this defense seems to be sitting back, worried about the pass game. They better cheat a safety down, have an extra guy down in the box to help against this run game, because they are getting ripped apart up front.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
On a wide receiver screen with a corner that tight, you've got to do a good job of blocking him or screening him. Nobody there, and a quick reaction by the corner allows him to make a nice play.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. The pass is intercepted. Can he take it all the way? At midfield. Across the 40. The 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Nebraska. Wow, what a play. A defensive score. Now they get set now to try the PAT. When the kick is up and good, they tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick six. And they recover from that right now. The back's got it. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quick pressure. They've got him down for a sack. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He lets it go on the move. Oh, the pass is picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
On first down, it's play action. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Caught quickly. Tackled after the completion. Offense will now set up inside the 5.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Second and goal for the offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. And the running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
That is a 1st down. Good job by this big offensive line and this running back to be able to pick up positive yards. How often have we said that over the years with backs and offensive line play from Nebraska?
Looking for some space. It's Davis. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Now it's 2nd down here. Linebacker shifting around now. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. 3rd and medium. A lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the 1st down.
The Huskers looking to keep this drive moving.
Pound 55, weak. Flip it.
And then 1st down, right back to the running game. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Ready.
2nd down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. They'll try the right here. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
How about the call here? They call it the screen on 3rd down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got 4th and short.
No problem. Knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. So early movement from the offense. That'll push them back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd down.
The offense behind the 6 off schedule there after the 1st down play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Touchdown, Huskers. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. This has been a rough 1st half. They'll have to regroup at intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Dumps it down to the back, caught. 0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No huddle now for the offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught in the flat by the running back.
So you got 3rd down. The offense has the advantage here on 3rd down to be able to get the ball downfield. They make the completion, but this defense is just flying around. They make the catch, but they have nowhere to go after.
This will be fair caught back at the 10-yard line. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the 1st half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. They'll bring them down just short of the 20.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connerts now has our halftime update. The Cornhuskers will kick this away to start the 2nd half. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the offense trots back out on the field again.
325.
They begin with a quick throw to the left. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Fires it to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
And the Huskers starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll run it here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. He'll be stopped short of the 1st down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. It's a quick grab. In the clear at the 25. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
And the ball is hauled in. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pressure is coming. Touchdown, Nebraska. And the beatdown continues. But they'll try to add to the lead now in the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
38, Missouri, 0.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. Using his legs here. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Not a penalty called too often in football, but we see it here. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's hit as he throws it, and he's got it. Tackle is finally made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 48-yard line.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle is finally made, but it's down at the 28-yard line.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
He's got it near the end zone, and he scores. Touchdown, Tigers. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Breaking free at the 35. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Can he get there on the ground? Defense all over that play. They stop him. He did not get the first down.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
The Cornhuskers will line up to punt it away. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. Great execution that time. The offense in a tough spot to start the drive. This should be the last play of the quarter. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Clemens. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Nebraska 38, Missouri 7.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play.
Get set, get set.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Snags the quick throw. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
325.
Looking to throw yet again. Bringing pressure. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
The offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs in this drive, but this will be tough. It's 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to scramble. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down. The rule of the catch, a big gainer. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
Gain of 1. It's now 2nd and goal.
Ready up.
Coming up, second down and goal.
Roll it. Cricket. Ready.
He'll hand it off. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's 4-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
Getting closer, but now it's third down. Can they punch it in from the 2? Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach, but again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Missouri, 14.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Looking to throw it on first down. And they heave it deep downfield. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
First down here for this offense. Gives it to the back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
29 Philly.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Running through the tackle. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
We reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Here we go now, 3rd and short from the opponent's 24-yard line. What will the offense choose to do at this point? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense cannot be stopped.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Oh, just a missed opportunity there. The quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. Ball drops to the ground, and they miss out on the 2-point conversion.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Great performance by this home team. There's going to be a serious party around here tonight. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Well, let's be honest, all wins are not equal. You go in there and hammer your rival. Get bragging rights. That's sweet, man.
Yeah, this one is a little bit different. I mean, this is a game you anticipate, you look forward to the entire offseason. You're thinking about it. And now you get a big win against your rival. You're riding that high much longer than you're